until 12 will formulate their brain and their actual emotions, because it actually works on their central nervous system. So if you give them gummies or red dye 40 or anything like that, you are really setting them up for disease, right? Now let's talk about the other thing. Let's talk about what's it called? Vaccinations. So vaccinations. Why do you think we have so many vaccinations for everything, right? Because people get sick because they're not eating properly. If everybody ate organic and ate like and drank the right supplements, we'd have an epidemic of health, of good health, right? So what happens is sometimes when we're losing weight and we try to do everything properly, or we think that we're doing what's proper and exercising and all of that, and all of a sudden you're still chunky, it could be because you have some blocking factors in there and you need to detox, right? It could be a form of your body having an imbalance in the vitamins and nutrients in your body. So that's what Thought Bus talks to us about. Remember, food can be your medicine, right? And so that's what it's all about. Now it says, the second part of it, Thought Bus also goes outside of us a little bit, and it actually tells us that, remember that anything that we partake in this world, we have to put out effort in order for it to come back to us. So if you work out, you have to put out effort, and then it'll come back to you. I love it when people, come to the spin class and they're spinning and they're going like, I don't know, 50 RPMs, and I just said, take it all the way up to 125 RPMs, and they're going like this. And these people have been with me for over 3 years, and they look the same, right? They look the same. They're not improving their physical body because they're not upping their game. They're not putting in the effort to get the results that they want. Whether that means physical or that means outside in your physical world, right? There's a lot of people that they want to get ahead in life, but they're not putting out the effort to get ahead in life, right? And so that's what Thought Bus talks to us about. Thought Bus talks to us about having patience, persistence, and perseverance, right? If you opened up a Starbucks and you paid a whole bunch of money to open up the Starbucks, would you be making money the second day?
No.
Would you be making money in 1 month? Would you be making money in 3 months? Would you be making money in 6 months? Probably not. Probably not, because the overhead is so high, right? So what happens is you continue to give effort, you continue to be persistent, and then at some point in time you're hoping for a return, at least on your investment, right? And that's a brick and mortar business, right?
I agree.
And so what happens is now we have other forms. We have other forms, easier forms of ways that people can actually earn money, but we're so close. So, if you partake in something, remember to have the persistence, the patience, and the perseverance to make it happen, right? To make it happen. How about writing a book? Do you think writing a book, do you think when I wrote the book, do you think I just wrote it, just wrote fast and that was it, and I was just able to publish it right away?
No.
No. It takes a while. It takes a while to write it and rewrite it and look at it and then do it again and have somebody else look at it and then do it again, and patience, persistence, and perseverance to get that final draft out there, right? To be an Olympic athlete, do you think that they just woke up one day and they're going to be on the Olympic team? No. Years, patience, persistence, and perseverance, that's what Thought Bus is all about, right? So Thought Bus is about not just feeding our mind and, our body, but feeding our mind in clearing out those things that say, okay, I'm going to do this and it's going to pay me. Let me give you an example. You guys all know that I have quite a few businesses, but one of them happens to be, a relationship marketing business, right? And so what I do is I offer an opportunity to people that I want to work with, that I think that would have a great opportunity to work with me, and I can coach them and stuff. And the entry fee is very little, right? But it's a business. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a business, right? So what happened was I offered it to somebody, and a month later she says, well, this doesn't work. And I go, really? And she goes, no, it doesn't work. I'm not getting paid anything. I said, how much time have you spent working on this business? She goes, well, I just thought the money was going to come in. Right? And so now she goes around and says, oh, that doesn't work. Well, it didn't work for her because she wasn't willing to put in the time. She wasn't willing to do what it says. The effort. Put in the effort required to make it happen. Right? You are a trainer and have been a trainer. Did you just wake up and just come out of school and then have clients all of a sudden? It took a while, right? It took a while. Persistence, perseverance, and patience, right? And in order for you guys to do that, right? So that's what Tapas talks to us about, is that remember that we're a holistic person. We are mind, body, and spirit. And so it takes a while. And everything that is going to give you great results usually takes a little bit more persistence, a little bit more perseverance, and one thing that I didn't put on there besides patience is positivity. Because there's going to be naysayers all the time. And they're going to say, oh no, that don't work. What are you doing? Right? You're so dumb, what are you doing? Right? And that's what we have to be careful of, because that's what we looked at in the yamas, where you got to be careful not to build your future based on your past. Just because something didn't work one time, a long time ago, let's say you tried relationship marketing with a different company a long time ago, and it didn't work for you, doesn't mean it won't work for you now. Circumstances are different, the business is different, and maybe your coaches are different. But if you say, no, I already tried that and it didn't work, then you're shutting the door. Does that make sense? That's kind of like saying, well, you know, if I fell off the horse, I can never ride a horse, right? So what do they say when you fall off a horse? Get back up. Get back up there and do it again, right? You've got to give it that old, what do we call it? That college try, you know? You just keep going, that last hurrah until it gets done, right? And then, you know, because successful people, what this teaches us is that successful people, if they can't go through it, they'll go around it, above it, underneath it, but they'll find a way. They will find a way. And that's what Tapas talks to us about, right? So people always tell me then, now bring it back to the body again. People always tell me, well, it's just that McDonald's is right there and I can get something for 99 cents, right? Just because it's there doesn't mean you have to take it. You need to do your research and say, okay, that's not doing me any good, right? Because as a nutritionist, I can show you that you're actually going to spend more money at McDonald's than you would on a quality shake, because it's got different, you know, ingredients and it lasts for a long time, right? So that's what Tapas talks to us about, right? Take care of your mind, take care of your body, and take care of your spirit. Right? Heat it up, detox it, have patience, perseverance, and remember not to build your past, your future based on your past. Make sense? Good. Any questions? Yes.
To detox our bodies, do Osana company carries any supplements to detox our bodies?